Interesting story that flew under the radar. Facebook Meta, whatever you want to call them. They had a diversity head, and they recently pled guilty to stealing millions. Let's check this out. Facebook's former diversity program manager, fake job, has pleaded guilty to stealing more than $4 million. Damn, it's a lot of money. From the company through fake business deals in exchange for kickbacks to fund a luxurious lifestyle. I'm covering this from Fox Business, by the way. Federal prosecutors said on Tuesday, Barbara Furlow-Smiles, 38 years of age, served as the lead strategist, global head of employee resource groups and diversity engagement. That's a fake job. That's 100% a fake job at the social media giant while she orchestrated the scheme. The Justice Department said, and this is from 2017 all the way to September 2021, she led those infamous words, and they should move it around. They used to actually say diversity, inclusion, and equity, but now it's diversity, equity, and inclusion because it's DEI instead of what it should be named, and it's really accurate for what this does to a business, DIE, because it is die. Programs at Facebook was responsible for developing and executing DEI initiatives, operations, and engagement programs. Furlow-Smiles used lies and deceit to defraud both vendors and Facebook employees. Dang, so everybody was getting screwed over. The FBI works hard to make sure greed like this doesn't pay off, and those who commit fraud are held accountable. Furlow-Smiles committed the fraud by linking PayPal, Venmo, and Cash App accounts to credit cards given to her by Facebook and used those accounts to pay friends, relatives, former interns at a prior job, nannies, babysitters, hairstylists, and others for goods and services that were never provided to the company. It was unclear if her associates were being charged in connection with the fraud. So using some of these, these credit cards that were afforded to her by the company to fund other stuff that has nothing to do with her fake job in the first place. The reason why I think this is kind of a interesting story nonetheless is because we know what's happened with Black Lives Matter, the organization that is, and some of the foul things that have been funded by like Patrice, Con Colors or whatever her damn name is, and using those money to pay out on mentions, fake stuff, supposedly for a content house and all this other stuff, and paying family members with this money for these jobs and essentially overpaying them, giving them these crazy salaries. So you see these people that are in charge. Look, now you might think this is a little unfair. And I'm not going to sit up here and say that everybody that works a DEI job is committing fraud. I will say your job is fake. And by fake, let me say this. I mean, there's no true demand for it. The market is not the one that is saying that this job is to exist. We all know this is for a virtue signal. This is for points. That's it. Now, look, these companies want to bring these idiots in and have them run their companies into the ground by utilizing, or let's say impose these self-imposed rules that they're placing on themselves because they want to check boxes, and merit becomes secondary because it's all about putting someone that checks this box in this given position, and you want to have these fake jobs and positions to facilitate all that. Yes, you're right. That's your right. Do what it is that you will. I'm just saying it's a fake job. And I just find it hilarious that we're getting these examples of folks that are in these sort of positions that are so focused on utilizing the money it is that they're given to, for better or worse, implement these concepts of diversity, inclusion, and equity, or whatever buzz terms it is they want to use. And some of these guys are turning out to be absolute criminals. I guess you can argue that they get what it is they deserve. Alpha Core #1's pre-order is live. Written by the legendary Chuck Dixon and penciled by Joe Bennett. Visit Rippaverse.com to grab a copy and any of the merchandise items. Be sure to also check out the animated trailer for the campaign, which is the latest project from Rippaverse Studios. Y'all be easy.